All right, guys, so we're gonna be returning to ASDX today. We're gonna see how good this game is. If you guys, it still is. If you guys don't know, this game is getting an update. This is the new update as far as all the stuff we know of on the screen. We're getting some new units, etc. And then after that, the OG version is probably going to be getting updated, but maybe ASTDX will get some updates too. So we're gonna be deciding in today's episode, is ASTDX gonna come back or if it should stay abandoned. Also, don't forget, guys, Madow's new game just dropped. It's actually out right now. It's called Limit Breaker. It's like a One Punch Man game. Now, I was begging him to add in a Saitama event, so we'll see, but they did just drop this new game today. So yeah, that's the question for today's episode. Is ASDX worth saving? Comment down below your thoughts, and we're gonna hop on into it. They've actually made a lot of changes since the game initially dropped. I think they made the Evos and stuff a lot easier, so we're gonna be checking all of that out. And yeah, guys, you saw that right. 261 active. Oh, like 30 times less. Now, there is this new thing called Power Scale Meter. So if you've fallen behind in the game, it will give you some free stuff. So we're right here. It said fallen behind. And look at this, guys. We just got a bunch of free stuff. All right. That's pretty sweet. So let's go check the tasks. All right, do we have anything else to complete? No, we're pretty good to go. Now, what they mainly added in recently, or I guess since you guys probably played the game, is these things called evolve tickets. So you can use them, and you can use it to gain materials for a unit. So if you have a unit that you want to evolve, it should be making it a lot easier. So let me see who I need to evolve still, and we can check out this feature. I'm trying to decide who's evolved and who's not. Okay, I don't think my Kokoshibu's evolved yet. Yeah. So he needs this, and this. So he mainly needs Jackson Blood and XPs. So let's check out this feature. So we use the evolve ticket. And we select Kokoshibu. And it crashed the game. Oh, it says teleporting to material mission. So I guess this is like a game mode. All right, so this is the material map. Okay. Oh, it looks pretty easy to do though. So I think this is like the way you guys can just easily grind for your Evos. Right here. Or I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty broke. I might take some stocks. So what is the main difference between this one and ASTD? The first one is stocks. So instead of base HP, you have stocks, which is kind of like, I want to say more like Anime Vanguard's kind of had that going on. So what's nice about the stocks is you can actually take 3 of any like HP value. Obviously bosses don't count towards that. So that's kind of a big difference comparatively speaking. All right, this guy full AoE. I think so. And can I place multiple? Yeah, okay, we're cooking now. So I want to say this material mission is kind of the thing they added in to make it so everybody can like evolve their units pretty easily. Unlike the old days where it was kind of a grind to evo your units. All right, there's a powerful in the back. I don't want to get clapped. All right, there we go. Let's get that going on. And I want to say there's also auto upgrade as well. This is another feature I want them to bring into ASTD, is this auto upgrade feature. Now, unfortunately, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to upgrade, but yeah. You have to like press all these buttons, but they do have auto upgrade, which is kind of nice. Obviously the OG hasn't added that one in yet, but maybe they can add that in a future update. That would be pretty gangster. But yeah, honestly, I would say the problem with this game is it's less feels like ASTD. Honestly, it kind of feels a little bit like Anime Vanguards. Another big difference is you're gonna see when the units get hit, they like actually get hit. Oh crap, I'm gonna cook myself here real quick. 1 second. Sell all. We about to cook ourselves. Oh yeah. Okay, I almost just got clapped. All right, there we go. We're good. We saved our lives. I forgot the powerfuls are a freaking thing in this game. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, thankfully this mode's very easy. So I want to see how many materials this is going to give us to see if this is going to be a great way for us to evo our units. Because that was one of my biggest gripes in the game, was the ascensions and stuff were kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, they had unique missions for them, but you had to beat the missions so many times. It was just kind of annoying. And honestly, it might have even turned this game into more of a macro game. What I liked about OG ASD was it was never really a macro game. like, yeah, you could macro, but like, why? You know, because like most of the times you only had to beat the raids like 5 to 10 times, and at that point it wasn't really worth macroing it. Plus the raids and stuff were difficult enough that macros were impractical. But this one definitely kind of leaned in a little bit more towards the macroing, etc. I remember like I was macroing to get SDEath and everything in this game, which is kind of tough. Yeah, I think my chat, Frosted Snow, said it best. Like, it was, you only had a macro for the star pass, which was pretty cool. All right, but yeah, I do kind of agree. The main problem with both of these games right now is I feel like both of these games can easily have like 20k CCUs each. Like, the thing is, like, they need to upgrade frequently. If both of these updated frequently, they could easily have 20,000 players. Now, is this game gonna hit like 300k again? It could. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. They would have to drop a honey of an update. Like, but if they wanted a game that's going to provide them like a steady income stream, which could allow them to actually update the game, I feel like they could really lock in on that and maybe try to update the game like every couple weeks and really lock in. And if they did that, then I think both games could easily be at like 10 to 20k CCUs, which if they're adding in new content, obviously some of that you will have to purchase. That would make it a lot better. Like, maybe they added more like cosmetic crates, stuff like that. Because in my opinion, I love when games have stuff like that. Yes, you can buy it with Robux. Usually they have a way to earn it for free, but I like it when stuff you buy is more cosmetic based, like has a cool blessing. I know OG ASD did a lot of that, where you could get a capsule unit. It didn't make you better at the game, but what it did was it made you like able to flex, and obviously you could trade stuff for that. So maybe you could earn a unit from a game mode that was good for like actual gameplay, and you could trade that to somebody who had Robux. Stuff like that. Like, I really like that. I think that's kind of what set ASD apart, was the trading economy, where you could buy stuff, but you could also get a lot of good stuff for free, and you could trade that free stuff you could get for free by grinding and get the cool cosmetic stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let's see what we ended up getting from this. So first victory. So you ended up getting, okay, so this is a great way to get those ghost rainbows, and it looks like the Jackson Bloods. Now I will say it did take kind of a while, but so that's kind of the new evolve ticket, and I believe that costs 1 ticket each. So this is going to allow you to basically evo any unit pretty easily, thanks to the evolve ticket feature. So use that follow behind feature, because I'm pretty sure we're stacked on traits, because I've fallen behind so many times. It's actually kind of freaking funny. So let's hop on over here to the summon area, and I want to see what all we can get like trait wise on our units. I'm trying to remember if there's anything I really wanted, but honestly, I want to just check my trait value, and we can see if it's worth it to save or not. All right, another big difference in this game was the skill trees, which were kind of just another thing to grind. And those were mainly a macro kind of thing. All right, trait rerolls, we're kind of stacked, guys. This is all the stuff we got from codes, etc. I think there even is some sort of pity. Pity is 1,000, so we have enough for an all-star pity, which is kind of crazy work. Like, we're low-key cooking, man. And that's not really by buying them, that's mainly by like all those free stuff we got from the codes and whatnot, which is pretty dope. Oh, I remember this, man. I still got a blast on my gems on this game. Dude, I want to get, oh wow, man, I want to get Shenron, bro. 1 in 3.3 thousand. If I spent everything, I would only have like a 1% chance of getting it. So I don't know if I can do that. Oh, this game also had PvP, which was pretty fun. I remember that. So this game does have a lot of cool features, and I do like the lobby. The lobby does still feel pretty good. So I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this game has a lot of potential. It just doesn't quite feel the same as OG ASTD, but I'm starting to realize, like, I really like this lobby, man. Like, this lobby is pretty freaking good. I like it way more than the current OG ASD lobby. If they could bring the OG ASD lobby to something similar to this, dude, that'd be so freaking peak. Dude, I'm so jealous of this Shenron, bro. I gotta figure out how to grind gems in this game. Dude, so honestly, I feel like, in my opinion, yes, ASDX should come back. Honestly, like, after playing it for a while, yeah, it does have the traits, etc. But it looks like they really put in a lot of effort to make the game a lot easier to do. So I think overall, this game can definitely come back. And I'm actually kind of excited for the update now after reliving it a little bit. So I'll keep you guys posted on the update. I believe it's coming. It's supposed to be coming soon, but you know how it is with Fruity. You never know what that really means. But I'll keep you guys posted on any more update news we get. And we'll see what game updates after this. The announcement on the Discord was kind of like, we don't really know. So I feel like it depends on how well this game does. I'm hoping both get updated still. Like, it'd be really gangster if we could get both games updated. Like, ASD gets updated 1 week, ASDX the next week or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, I hope they at least both update once a month. If they could both update once a month, then I feel like both of these games could still have a decent player count. So anyways, I'll see you soon for ASDX. hopefully drop. Oh, there's a battle pass in this game. Jeez, what? Yo, what? How did I not know this, dude? Bro, I don't know what happened, but I think I like stopped playing this game after a while. I forgot there's a freaking battle pass, man. Jeez. Dang, I gotta lock in, man. Dang, we might have to start the ASDX grind streams. Bro, when did they drop this? This is what I feel like a lot of people stopped playing before the last updates, and they added in so much stuff, man. This is actually pretty cool. So I'm excited, man. I feel like once people come back to ASDX, they're gonna realize it actually wasn't as bad as they thought. Obviously I want OG ASD to update more, but like, I'm not gonna lie, this game is not as bad as people thought. The biggest problems I hate is like all the grind stuff, like skill orbs and whatnot, but other than that, it's not too bad. And obviously it is a little bit more macro heavy, which I don't like, but I feel like that's kind of what we're all realizing. It's just like a worse version of ASTD, but like, it's still pretty good. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.